Hi everyone, good morning. I hope all are doing well. So welcome to Power BI with SQL training batch. And this is Lakshmi. Today we are going to start a new batch. As you know, this is the first demo session and the batch number is 378. Okay, so before going to start today demo, let's go through with a few things which are needs to know. Okay, so let's yeah, as I mentioned, today we started the new batch. It means like a 26th November 2024. The timing will be 6 a.m. IST to 7 a.m. IST. The course fees will be 5,900. I hope you guys already know about it. And 72 USD dollars. Okay. Then duration will be 5 weeks. And here we are covering basic SQL, which is required for Power BI developer, and then Power BI, overall Power BI. Okay. It's not the basic stuff. It's like a expert level. Okay, so as I mentioned, first two sessions are going to be free sessions, and these two sessions are we are sharing these records. We're uploading records in YouTube channel. You can access that. People who missed also, yes, they can access these sessions. And from third session, it is going to be only for paid students. Okay, people who are opted this course, they are going to receive some new Zoom link, and then they can use that Zoom link from third session. Okay, so first two sessions you can go with this link only, but from third session you can use the link which is shared by through mail. Okay, and strictly we are avoiding to no batch shifting and no amount refund. Please be aware about it. And for session updates and all, please join WhatsApp community group. So you'll get all the updates over there. Okay, whatever quarter, like every day we are going to share audio, what we are going to discuss. Okay, so and even if something goes if sometime batch might be cancelled for a specific day. So those kind of updates we are going to provide in WhatsApp community. Please join over there so you can get the all the updates. Even you will get the other updates as well. Like if some new batches are going to start, so those things also you'll get all the updates. Okay. And all the session recordings and notes will be accessed through LMS Grafana. People who are opting this course, they are going to receive access for this. You can access, and then you can go through with the recordings after sessions also. Okay, so if you have any questions, concerns about anything like a payment or else any recording issues or document issue or anything, you can just reach out to Logic Lab support team. They will be available Monday to Saturday. The timing will be 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. IST. Okay, you can reach out to them through mobile, or else you can write a mail to support team as well. Okay. So the next one is there are a few social media links. Please follow that. You'll get all the updates over there. Okay. Not only about Power BI, you'll get updates about the any new technologies. If you are starting new batch with the other technologies, those updates also you can receive over there. Okay. Let me enable the chat box. So if you have any questions, concerns every day, so the session will be, we are going to discuss that concept, whatever we planned for the day, and we are going through with the questions as well. Okay, and even before starting a session every day, we'll just go through with a recap of yesterday, like a previous session, and the questions and concerns. First, we'll get the clarity of the questions and concerns, and then we'll move forward. That's how the session will be. And if you have any questions, concerns, you're not able to talk here, yes, I'll enable the chat box every day. You can you can use the chat box to ask a question. That is also possible. Okay, so all good. Any questions, concerns? I use chat box. Please be interactive. So if you are interactive, then you learn more. Okay, if you have a questions, please feel free to ask. Okay, any question. Okay, any question related to the subject you can ask. Thanks, Kumar. Please use chat box. Okay, if you are interacting, then it will be more interesting. Okay, so we'll learn more. Okay, so cool. So let's start today's session. Before going to start, I just want to know few words from you guys. What is BI? Definitely, if you are going through with the new technology, if you are going to learn some new technology, we used to do some research, right? Research in the sense, not that the proper research, like how the technology, what it is, how it is helping to the business, how it will help, what is the career path in this. So definitely we do some research on it, right? So I just want to know from you guys what is BI. Okay, so who are ready to talk with me? You can raise your hands. I'll allow you guys to talk. Who are ready to talk with me about like what is BI? Definitely you guys know. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. So feel free to talk. I didn't see any hand raise. Come on. Waiting for the hand rise. Mhm. Yes, Anita, it's a collection of tools to analyze the data, but I'm just looking for, I'm not talking about the Power BI here. I'm talking about BI. What is BI? Okay, cool. No problem. Yeah, I see hand raised finally. Let's begin. Sam, you're allowed to talk. Unmute yourself and talk.
Yeah, hi. Good morning, madam.
Hi, Sam. Good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, actually, what I heard about the business intelligence is like is a these days like a more like a two terms, right? Artificial intelligence and business intelligence. Both are, I think, like a correlated only. So artificial intelligence is related to like a data completely. So that gives completely like a business intelligence process. So
Mm.
your business intelligence is like a mean to say is a one of the technology, but it will driven the process for analyzing the data and what we're delivering like is some of the actionable information that helps execute to everyone like it to get the insights to take quicker action on that one. So that backend is provide like a business intelligence, like it consists of like a what do you say strategies, methodologies, like used by any data analysis purpose only. Mainly in the backend, it will help.
Yes, sir. Yes, you're correct. But you talked more about business side. I don't think the freshers will understand this. Yeah, let me simplify this one. So BI is a business intelligence tool which is going to be help business to understand how they are, where they are, what needs to
Yep.
be do to improve. So these insights it is going to be give. You're correct. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Sam. Thank you.
Thank you. Yep.
Yeah. Kumar. Kumar.
Hi, man. Hi,
Hey,
everyone.
hi. Hey.
Yeah, yeah. Business intelligence, in my opinion,
Mhm.
where when we start the new business, right, we come up with some ideas. So how to start the business, how to improve the business, in what area we can do the business. So in general way, I'm telling, I'm not telling in
Okay.
like
Yeah, yeah.
IT side.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So it's not only for the startup business, okay? So that is a different way, the one which we are doing research. So yeah, we can use for that also. And similarly, the existing businesses also, they have to understand their business, like based on the past data. Okay.
yes,
So last year, how we are. So current year, what, how we are, and what needs to be taken. Is it less or more? If it is improved, well and good. If it is less than last year, then what is the cause for it? Okay. So what actions needs to be taken? So these kind of analysis, we can do it.
yeah,
Okay.
pros and cons, everything.
Yes, yes, yes. You're correct. Thanks, Kumar. Thank
Thank
you. Yes. So as we discussed, so BI is a business intelligence tool, which is going to be help business to understand their business in the sense It could be anything. It could be a small business, it could be a medium, it could be any scale business. Okay, even the milk shop also, they are analyzing their data nowadays, because each and every point is very, very important for the business, as the competition is increasing a lot. Okay, so they want to understand the customers, they want to understand the what type of products they are buying, they want to understand each and every point from business perspective. Okay, that's why BI tool is popular nowadays, which is giving like effective inputs to the operations team or business team. Okay, so that's why BI tool is very, very important. It's not only for the startup companies, it's not only for the small scale, it's not only for the high scale. It could be any business. It could be any business. Okay, so in ancient days, it will be like, exchanging the products. There is no issue. So after that, slowly the business started. Okay, so that is also fine, no problem. But nowadays, from last 10 years, it's increased a lot. Competition increased a lot. Okay, even we are hearing like a big data. Okay, big data. What is mean by big data? So it's like a data is increasing like anything. Okay, so that's why analyzing data in Excel sheets, analyzing data in Word document is very difficult. So that's why we have a BI tools like a Power BI, Tableau, ClickWave, ClickSense, Looker. There are a n number of BI tools. But nowadays it's a Power BI time. It's rocking a lot, and we have a huge demand for this also. Okay, give me a minute, I'll just come back. So it's very, very important. And let's move into the Power BI also, how the Power BI works and what is a Power BI, who built it. So let's discuss those all. Before that, a BI tool, what kind of analysis it is doing. Okay, not it's not going to do the analysis. It will help to analyze data from business perspective. Okay, so it will help to understand, like analyze our data in four ways. The first one is descriptive analysis. Okay, first one is descriptive analysis. What it means? Descriptive analysis, it will give a insight like a what has happened. As I mentioned, we are taking a historical data in the sense previous data. Okay, so current year data, last year data, they might maintain the last 10 years data also. Okay, so it's not like only current data. So previous data we are pulling, and then we are giving what has happened, how the sales are going on. For example, if it is sales related, how the sales are going on. Okay, if it is financial related, how the budget allocated, how the actuals are. So these things, what has happened based on historical data, we are going to take our decisions. Usually that's how it is, right? And the next one is diagnostic analysis. So diagnostic analysis, something like, it presented what has happened in the previous, okay, based on the historical data. Why it happened? That is also one concern. The second thing is why it happened. Okay, this is how the sales. Okay, what is the cost to drop down? What is the cost to high? So if it is high also, we have to know the cost to implement in other zones. Okay, so what hit happened? The next one is finding from descriptive analysis. It takes for a further analysis as well. The next one is predictive analysis. So predictive analysis, what it will do? What will happen? Means, for example, what has happened we know, how the data we know last year, and why it happened also we know. Okay, why the sales are increased, why the sales decreased, that also we know. For example, if you take a COVID time, all the businesses go down. Correct. We know the reason. Okay. What will happen? Means, okay, COVID time, this is what happened. If something comes in future also, these kind of, what kind of actions needs to be taken? Okay. That is predictive analysis. And it answers the what will happen. Okay, predictive analysis. If I take this action, okay, what will happen? So this is how the business will analyze. Okay. And the next one is prescriptive analysis. The next one is prescriptive analysis. So prescriptive analysis will give what action needs to be taken. So we know what has happened, we know why it happened, we know what will happen. What will happen is we are going to take a multiple, we are going to take a like how I can say, we are going to design like a multiple actions. Okay, if I do this, what will happen? If I do this, what will happen? Like that, we can analyze the data. What action needs to be taken? So finally, we are going to come one decision. Okay, what needs to be taken? So the fourth analysis is what action needs to be taken. So these four analysis, we can do it with a BI. Not we are not going to do the analysis with this, but it will help to the business to do these four analysis. Okay, as a BI developer, we are not interacting with we are not entering into this analysis part. We are just representing the data to do this analysis. Okay, that's how it is. Usually, if I take a general example, for example, if you go hospital, if you go in a hospital, okay, with some disease or something. So what they will ask first? They will ask, what is a history of our life? Correct. So do you have a BP? Do you have a diabetic? Do you have any past history in your family, genetic? So they will ask all these questions first. That is descriptive analysis. Diagnostic analysis. What they will do? So based on our historical data, they will estimate, okay, this might happen, this might happen, this might happen. Okay, that is a diagnostic analysis. They will give some test and all. So they will ask her to go for scans and all, and then some tests, blood test or whatever it is. Okay, based on the disease. So that is diagnostic analysis. The next one is predictive analysis. They might estimate, okay, so this is what your report. It might cause because of this, because of this, because of this, or it's a genetic, or else it's because of this. So like that, they will explain. So finally, they will come to start some medication. Okay, they will predict some things and then they will finally come to know, okay, what action needs to be taken finally, what type of treatment needs to be given. This is what happened, right? In the same way, we are going to apply for business as well. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. Any questions, concerns, please raise your hands. Kumar, I see hand raised from your end. Is it for dot BI? What is BI or? Yeah, cool. All good? Cool. So now let's talk about the Power BI. Power BI is a business intelligence tool which will help us in extracting raw data, transforming data, and analyzing data, and sharing the data as well. Okay, it's contain the ETL tool. Okay, and it is going to be help us extracting raw data, transforming data, analyzing data, and sharing data with the users. Correct. So it's contain a ETL tool called Power Query Editor. It's contain a ETL tool called Power Query Editor. ETL stands extract, transform, load. Extract, transform, load. So please be habituate. Usually in real time, we used to use all these words. Okay, ETL tools, ELT tools, or something like that. Okay, and so please be habituate the terminology. So the next one is benefits of Power BI. Benefits of Power BI. So we have other BI tools also. Correct. We have other BI tools also. But why we need Power BI only? Let's talk about it. So we have usually any technology, like any other tools or any other things. Usually, what they will do, they will build everything and then they will release into the marketing. And 2 years once, 3 years once, they might update, or else 1 year once sometimes. Okay, they will update and they will release a new versions. That's how the, but Power BI. Power BI is presented by Microsoft. Okay. So they have every month, monthly updates of new features, always evolving. Means they are updating, they are adding new features every month. Every month they will release the new version. Okay, so why we need every month release, how they are doing, on what basis? As a developer, if you feel something is missing in Power BI, some options are missing in Power BI, what you can do, for example, you got some requirement, that option is not existed to do that requirement. What you can do, you can just write a mail in community edition, sorry, in community, Power BI community, and they will go for voting. They will go for voting. If you will get a more majority for that requirement, then they will pick that request and they will add that feature into Power BI in coming versions. That's how the Microsoft Teams work. Okay. And the second one is easy to perform ETL data modeling. As I mentioned, it has a ETL tool called Power Query Editor, and it's very easy to build a data modeling. It just drag and drop, and then we can give a relationship between the tables. Okay, to build a data model. The next one is interactive reports. Yes, we can collect data from multiple sources and we can make them into interactive. The next one is sharing reports is easy. Yes, it's very, very easy. See, Power BI tool itself, it's so easy. You should understand data. You should understand business requirement. That's it. That is a major part. So Power BI tool is very, very easy. It's not only for IT people, for non-IT people also, it's so easy. Okay, it just options already existed. You can use like your mobile. Okay, so usually if you got new mobile, you'll explore all the options, right? In the same way, you have to work with the Power BI. You have to explore all the options and do the activity, understand how the functionality, that's it. You'll get to know easily. Okay, sharing reports is easy. So how you'll share photos, documents in mobile, in WhatsApp or somewhere. In the same way, you can share Power BI reports also with the users. Okay. The next one is a large community. Yes, it has a large community. Any questions, any request, like any requirement you can post in community and you'll get the immediate response. Okay, if you have some requirement, you are not able to do it. Okay, you're getting some errors. Yes, you can post over there and then you will get the reply from the people. Okay, it has a large community. The next one is leader in a market. Because of these are all benefits, Power BI is a leader in market. You can see here, okay? You can see here, Tableau is a second place, Click is a third place. But Power BI is a first place as it is Microsoft product. We know how the Microsoft will support. Okay, that is also one of the reason to be in a leader in market. Okay, so let's talk about the Power BI versions. Let's talk about the Power BI versions. So Power BI versions in the sense we don't have like a version 1, version 2, version 3 like that. We have a 3 things like a desktop version, Power BI Service Free version, Power BI Service Pro version. Okay, so what we can do with the desktop version, what we can do with the Power BI Service, what we can do with the Power BI Service Pro. Let's talk about this. Okay, so yes, first one is transform data, build models, write logics and calculations. We can do it this thing in desktop only. Desktop version is free. Okay, it's a free of cost. You can just install like your apps even in your mobile also. If you go Play Store or any other store in iPhone and all, okay, you can just search for the Power BI. You can install into your mobile also like other apps. Okay, you can just download and install it. So easy. I'll give the link to download. Okay, what is the process also I'll explain you. You can install that. Okay, in the next sessions. So the first one is transform data, build models, write logics and calculations. So this thing can be done in desktop version only, not in Power BI Service, not in Power BI Service Pro. Okay. Connect to on-prem data sets locally. Yes, it will allow us to connect on-prem data sources and multiple data sources we can connect. It's not only on-prem data sources, there are others also which we can connect. Okay, so that is possible in Power BI service and it's possible only in desktop version. Connect to online data sources. Yes. So we can connect through database, desktop version. Okay. And Power BI service pro version also, but not with the free version. Okay. Build reports. Yes. We can do it in desktop version. We can do it in Power BI service. We can do it in Power BI service pro also. We can build the report in all three versions. Build dashboard. Dashboard building is possible only in Power BI service, not in the desktop. I can say 95% of the work we can do it in desktop version only. We are using only 5% for Power BI service. Okay, but that is a main thing. So we are just building the report. We are developing everything in desktop version and we are publishing reports into Power BI service to share reports with the users. It will generate one URL and we are giving access to that URL. Okay, for all the users and they can use that URL to access the report. Like how we are using other URLs and all. Okay, in the same way, we can use. Okay, so the next one is apps and workspace collaboration. Apps and workspace collaboration is possible only with the Power BI Service Pro. Okay, and share content with the other users. So these two or can be done with the only Power BI Service Pro. Other than that, rest of all the things we can do it with the free version only. Okay, desktop also free version, Power BI Service also free version. Okay, so the price, if you see, $9.90 per month. Per month for Power BI Service Pro, you have to pay $9.90 per month. Okay, so any questions, concerns till now? All good? Use chat box if you have any questions, concerns, or else you can raise your hand. We'll go through with the questions. I'll allow you guys to talk. Yes, Kumar, I see hand is from your end.
Ma'am, as you told, like Power BI Service Pro, it is 9.90, right? Dollar per month. It is per user or per service, ma'am? Like how multiple users can access this Power BI Service Pro? Like that, it is.
Yeah, there is concerns like a subscription types are there. So you have to go through with that. Per user, it will charge like even the Azure, how they are doing the based on a
Okay.
usage. So in the same way, we have a concept here also.
Only per user, right?
Yes, it depends actually. Okay, the way how you are taking subscription, there are other prices also. The basic version is this one, 9.90 per month. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Sam. Now, Sam, I see hand raised from your end. Please unmute yourself on top. Okay. Any questions, concerns? Please raise your hands. Please be interactive. Sai Kiran, yes. Okay, we are going to take it up one project. See, in 5 weeks, I can't cover multiple projects, right? I can say now we'll discuss the projects, but no. Okay, we are going to pick one project which is related to sales. Okay, and we are working on it. And one more thing I want to inform here. In every project, we are not going to use all the options in whatever is available in Power BI. So based on the project, we are going to use a different options. Correct. So that's the reason what I'm trying to do here. No. So first we are picking the Power Query editor. In Power Query Editor, what are all the options are available? I'll explain each and every option and their functionality and what scenario we can use that. Okay, so like that, I'll explain. And then once Power Query Editor is done, we'll start discussing the project and the requirement. I'll explain the data also, how it is. And on top of it, we can do the transformations. Okay, we can load the data which we are discussing, and then we'll do the required transformation on specific project. Okay, so that is okay. We are done with the load, we are done with the transform. Okay, extracting transform is done and load data into Power BI. So now we are second phase, we are entering into the modeling tab. In modeling tab, what are all the options existed? Okay, how it is helping, what is the functionality of it, how we can give the relationship, what are all the cardinalities we can do that. So this is how the flow will go. Okay, so step by step we learn. It's not like a bits and piece. It's not, if I go with a project, it will be like a bits and piece only. That's why I don't want to do that, because it's not like a project to project. There will be a, yeah, like, sometimes a huge difference will be there. Okay, there will be a common activities, but there will be a the other way also. So that's why just I'll pick the, like a step by step we'll go. First query editor, and then modeling, and then reporting view, and then surveys. So it is going to be segregated into 4 parts. And Power BI also, SQL also. So SQL, first we are discussing SQL. So basic SQL in the sense, almost whatever is required for a BI developer. Yes, we are going to cover that. Okay, so first SQL, and then Power Query Editor, and then modeling, and then reporting view, and then Power BI service. This is how we segregated. I hope it is clear, Sai Kiran. Waiting for the reply. Okay, thank you. Okay. Any questions, concerns? Please raise your hands. Till now, all good, right? Kumar M, I see hand raised again. Is it for the last question or? Okay. Yes, Kumar.
What are the roles, ma'am, in this Power BI? It's a developer role or it's a support role?
See, it's not a big deal. Okay, it's not a big tool that I can say, like, we are going to have admin team also, but there will be very less requirement. Mostly we go with the developer only. Okay,
Uh,
admin
okay.
also there, but
Okay.
it's very less work. It's
Okay.
very less work. Just maintaining the workspaces. That's it.
Ma'am, can you call it as data analysis also engineer?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Data analyzer.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Cool. So let's move into the next concept. So the next one is 7 pillars of Power BI. 7 pillars of Power BI. This is very, very important. If you understand this, like whatever I talk now, just now that I segregated into 5 parts and all we are discussing, right? So what we can do and with which version we can do. That's what we are going to discuss. So let's enter into the first one. First one is extract. First step is extract. Okay. So what you'll do with the extract, we are connecting into the multiple sources and we are loading data into Power BI. Not load, we are just connecting and then extracting data into Power Query Editor. The load part will come last. Okay. After transformations, we are loading the data. So extract. So here the, like, the biggest benefit here to Power BI is it is allowing us to connect n number of data sources. You can connect SAP, any ERP system. You can connect Anaplan. You can connect databases. You can connect Azure. You can connect the SharePoint locations. You can connect your local desktop. Okay, you can load data from different sources. Okay, there is no restriction. Okay, you have to connect only this connection. You have to connect only this. No, you can connect multiple data sources and you can load. Even in real time also, it's not only one source. It might be a multiple sources. Okay, multiple sources in the sense, we will receive the data from different places. That's what I mean. Okay. So the next one is once we extracted the data, we need to do the transformations. We need to do the transformations. Transformation in the sense we'll receive the data from sources as an raw data, as an raw data. Raw data in the sense basic data, whatever is required, that is going to be provided by data engineers to us. Okay, so on top of it, we have to do some transformation based on the business requirement. Okay, it's a project to project, business to business. There will be a different requirements. So to achieve that, we need to do the transformation by using existing options in Power Query Editor or else with the help of DAX functions also. Okay, in Query Editor, we are using M language. So it's not required to learn now M language. It will already options are existed. We need to use that options. It will generate automatically M code. Okay. So all the action, the transformations, whatever we did in Power Query Editor, that all transformations are converting into M code. Okay. So modeling. Modeling, as I mentioned, there is a four types of views. One is reporting view. The second one is data view. The third one is modeling view. The fourth one, they introduced recently in the sense in the month of March or April. Somewhere they introduced the fourth one called DAX view. Fourth one called DAX view. Okay. So the third one, whatever is the modeling view, there we are giving the relationship between the tables. Modeling means it's not only giving the relationship, okay, before transformation, like, before that, whatever is there, extracting data and doing transformation, cleaning the data. Okay. So, and then making the data into structured, semi-structured to structure, unstructured to structure. And then we are giving a relationship between the tables based on the some key columns. So that part we are doing at the third place called modeling. Okay, so after modeling, still we need to write some calculations. Calculations in the sense we have to write some measures. We have to write some calculated columns. We have to create some calculated tables also sometimes. So this is going to be on desktop version. Okay, not in the Power BI service side. So the next one is by using DAX functions. We are using DAX functions to create a measure, calculated column, calculated table, all of this. Okay. The next one is visualization. Yes. So this part is going to be visible for user, not the previous one. Transfer, extract, transform, modeling, calculations. They're not going to bother about this. Okay. They need only visualization based on their requirement. It could be a bar chart, it could be a pie chart, it could be any other charts. Okay, so which is going to tell some story in the sense, not the movie story. Okay, it's about business, how the business. Okay, so where we are, how we are, what we are, what needs to be taken. So this story it has to tell. Okay, so if you are building any report, it should give some insights to the business. Okay, so if it is not doing that, there is no use of BI. Correct. So that's a next one. So the next one is distribution. Okay, we are good with this. So first 5 pillars are going to be happen in desktop version. So we are good with it. As a developer, we did that. And is it keep it with us, or we have to share that with the users? We have to share with the users, right? So that comes in Power BI surveys, pro version only. In free version, we can't share. Okay, only two options we can't do it in a free version. Other than that, everything can be done. Okay, so distribution can be happen in Power BI service and with the pro version only. Okay, the next one is automation. Automation, yes. Nowadays, we are hearing a lot, automation. What is meant by automation? So we build a report, we loaded the data, we did the transformation, we did the modeling, we did the calculations based on the requirement, visualization also done, distribution also done. So that reports needs to be update every day, right? Or every month or every week, or else daily 4 times, 5 times, 8 times, whatever it is based on the requirement. It should, it should refresh. It should update latest data. Correct. So for that, is it good to go manually and trigger always, refresh always? No, it's good to automate. So this option also is available in Power BI service. If it is weekly, if it is daily, yes, we can do it in Power BI service itself. So if we got ad hoc kind of like a few reports will be there, like a monthly needs to be refreshed. Specific day or work day 3, work day 5, this report has to be refreshed. So in that case, we need a additional tools called Power Automate. With the help of Power Automate, we can do that. But basically, we use Power BI service itself. If that comes, don't worry, it's so easy. You can just Google it, how Power Automate can be helped to schedule our Power BI report. Then it's just simple flow which you need to develop. That's it. I hope it is clear, all the 7 pillars. Is it clear? Is it clear? Any questions, concerns? Yes, Anita.
Yeah, Lakshmi, in modeling, like how can we know like how to provide relation?
Uh, Anta, still question is there, or I just see you're unmuted yourself? Please unmute yourself on top. You're unmute.
Sorry. Yeah, can you
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Lakshmi, like what I was asking is in modeling part, how can we know like we have to give the relationship between the tables? Do we have any requirement? Like,
Yes, 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 Anita. See, usually, once we got the requirement, okay, the
Mhm.
new projects comes, then we'll talk about the data. Okay, so what is a requirement from user end? Okay, what kind of data needs to be pulled into Power BI? What is a source for it? Correct. We'll discuss that. And we know now source, we know now tables. And we are pulling all the tables into Power BI. So we need a relationship between the tables. Why? Because if we want to interact with the other tables, for example, I have a sales data, sales table. Okay, I have a product table. I have a orders table. I have a customer table. Okay, how I can get customer wise sales, product wise sales, order wise sales? How I'll get if I
by
don't have a
providing the relationship between
yes,
these customers and
yes,
products.
yes. Okay, so I
Okay.
have to give a relationship. Otherwise, I don't get it. If it is individual table, if it is island tables, I can't get the information. For example, I have a $5 million transactional value. I should know what related it is, which customer it is, which product it is, which order it is. Okay. So
Okay.
how I'll get, if I give a relation, then only I'll get it. Correct.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's how you'll understand.
Okay.
Don't
Thank.
worry. So once we started working on it, so you can understand slowly. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. I hope it is clear.
Yes, clear.
Okay. Any questions, concerns? Any questions, concerns? Please raise your hands. All good? Okay. So as we have a 10 more minutes now, let's talk about, let me share my screen. So let's talk about Power BI Desktop. Okay, so we talked about it, right? Power BI Desktop. So what it will do, how it looks. Okay, Power BI Desktop is going to be help us to prepare. What prepare? So we can connect, as we mentioned. Okay, we have a ETL tool called Power Query Editor. Can use that. We can do the all the 7 pillars, whatever we discussed. No, in that 5 pillars, we can do it in Power BI Desktop itself. Okay, explore create model. Okay, sorry for that, this is a old image, but we have a fourth view also called fourth tab called DAX tab. Okay, definitely we are going to have interview question on it. Okay, report, how many tabs are available in Power BI report. Okay, so report tab, data tab, modeling tab, and DAX tab. We can call it view also. Report view, data view, model view, and DAX view. Okay. So report view is going to help us to canvas for visualization. Data tab is going to be help us to explore the data. Like it looks like an Excel sheet. Okay, data tab looks like a Excel sheet. Modeling tab will be to give a relationship between the tables. Okay, so the next one is report view. This is how the reports we are going to add a visuals, and it looks like this. Okay, I'll show you how once we install the Power BI desktop. Tomorrow I'll show you how we can install. I'll share the link also, and then we'll see the desktop version, how it looks. So the next one is publishing. So after building the report, we are publishing reports by using a publish option, which is available in Power BI desktop. And then from there, we are publishing reports into Power BI service in a specific workspace. We'll talk about it, what is workspace, how it looks and all. Okay. So this is how the data, once we publish the data, okay, so data sources and then Power BI desktop, and it's connecting through publish, and then connecting, we can connect multiple sources, online sources from Power BI service also. We talked about it when we discussed the versions. Okay, so it's a cloud based, and we are going to discuss about the gateways also, which is going to be a bridge between sources. Okay, without gateways, you can't schedule your reports. Gateways are very, very important if you are working with the on-premises data gateways, on-premises databases. Okay, and then we are giving access to users. They can access through mobile, through tabs or laptops. Okay, this is how the structure. I hope it is clear. I hope it is clear. This is how the structure. So any questions, concerns, please raise your hands. So I'm giving information here about, let me go back. Let me share details here, WhatsApp group. Please join WhatsApp group. Okay, as I mentioned, we are going to get all the updates in WhatsApp. Okay, I'm sharing here all the details. Even course content also link is there. Okay, let me place here all the details. So the message which I'm dropping now, it's contained all the details, the course link, okay, the content, you can go through with that, and WhatsApp group link, payment link, and the Zoom link also. Please share with your friends, families, members as well. So Power BI is very effective tool. So from it has a huge demand in market. Okay, it's very easy. You can learn very easily. Okay, it's like your mobile only. If you got new mobile, how you explore? In the same way, you have to explore the Power BI option. That's it. Okay, it's very, very easy. Understanding data only is a bit difficult, but if you understand the data, it's like a dead easy. Okay, so let me see. I see some hand raised here. Ruby.
Hi, Lakshmi. How are you?
Ruby, yes, good, good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, I just had a quick question. Actually, I think you've already answered part of my question. You said that Power BI, it's quite easy and, a non-IT person can learn it as well. But my another question was, do we have to be pro with MS SQL in order to learn Power BI? Because I'm completely fresher. I went to the portal of a Logic Lab, whatever the training site is, and I saw there was a course for MS SQL. I was interested in learning that first. So, what
Yeah.
would you advise?
Yes, Ruby. So as you mentioned, you are a fresher, right? So don't worry, we are discussing SQL here also, okay, which is required for Power BI developer. That is enough. Whatever we are discussing here, that is enough. Okay, you are not going to work with the backend data. Okay, if you want to if you need to work with the backend data, so backend developer, then you need to learn like an in-depth SQL. As we are front-end developers, so Power BI is a front-end developer, so we should know the few things which are required to pull data from databases, connecting to databases, okay, pull data from multiple sources, multiple tables, okay. So how we can manage the, how we can do the transformation in SQL itself, okay. Even though you don't, if you don't know how to do the transformation with the SQL, don't worry, in Power BI, we just have options to use to do the transformation. That also you can use. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we are discussing the major part which is required. Okay.
Okay, but apart from that, do you guys also have this course like MS SQL course, or is just Power BI and MS SQL only?
Both SQL and Power
Okay.
BI both.
Okay. No, my question is, do you guys have MS SQL only, the course?
I'm not taking, so there are other trainer who is taking my SQL separately. But if you are looking for the backend developer, go with that. So if you are looking for the front end developer, so this is enough. Whatever we are
Okay.
going through this.
Actually, I'm not a developer. I work as a business analyst. So
Then in that case, good to go with this, as you are already
okay.
business analyst. So the profile matches a lot. Okay. And you
Sounds
can,
good.
yeah, as you know already data, as you are already working with the data, no, it's very easy to link Power BI and then data, everything here. It's good to go with
Okay.
this. This is my
All right.
suggestion. It's up to you. You can take your
Oh,
decision.
definitely, definitely. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Any questions, concerns, please raise your hands. So we are good for the day. So let's connect tomorrow at the same time. And one more thing, let me do with that.